What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. As you guys can see, I am back at the salvage yard. I just spoke to someone that gave me permission to film again here, which is awesome. So thank you to Matt's for letting me do this video again. I promised you guys the imports. I'm gonna do the imports. I don't know if I'm gonna get to them today because I remember I missed a couple brands. I missed Cadillac. I also missed Jeep, and I missed all the trucks. All those vehicles are on a totally different spot, and we got to go check those out. They're all separate. So one thing that I actually just went to a bachelor party, and my buddy Dan got married, and he gave us a gift. He gave me this cool tactical knife. Everybody got one of these. All the guys at least got one. So it's got two things on here that I didn't even know. A buddy of mine pointed out. One is this seatbelt cutter here. Other one is a glass breaker. So if you're like in a car accident and you have to escape from the vehicle, you could break the glass and also supposedly cut the seatbelt. So I asked him permission, can I break a window? Is there a window I can break? Well, all these vehicles right here behind me are ready for the crusher. These two have already been semi-crushed. So he said, if you're gonna do anything, he said, be careful. He showed me how to do it. And he said, use this vehicle right here. So we're gonna test it out. First thing I'm gonna do is, he showed me how to do this. So the first thing he did not do that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on some gloves. Now they're not thick gloves, but they're gonna help prevent getting shards of glass in my hand. So we got those on. I'm sure I'm gonna be the last person putting my seatbelt on in this vehicle, because this vehicle is going to the crusher. All right, we're gonna try this out with the knife and the seatbelt cutter and see how that works. All right, here we go. Seatbelt cutter, let's try it out. Oh my God, this is, it's shaving it. Okay, I'm really, right now I'd be drowning in the car. Okay, I'm slowly shaving this. If I use this, it's gonna take me a long time. We're gonna try something else. We're gonna try the knife, okay? If you have a seatbelt cutter with a knife on it, I'm gonna say this is probably the way to go. Seatbelt cutter, no good. We've got the glass cutter. We set the GoPro up out here. We're gonna try this out. The GoPro's gonna hit the ground, so hopefully it doesn't break. But here we go. Here's the glass cutter. Here's what it looks like on the tip. We're gonna give it a try. It's not working. Not as easy as I thought it would be. I thought it was something that you're literally gonna just press and it was gonna break. Doesn't look like that's the case. Seems like a lot more difficult. I'm sure someone's gonna watch the video saying, hey, you're doing this wrong. We're gonna try hitting it again. I'm definitely scratching up the glass here, but it's not breaking. I think I'm gonna break the knife before I break this. It's not looking good. So far, not good. We tried the seatbelt cutter, did not work. Thank God we had that knife. We got the glass breaker, didn't work too good either. We have another pane of glass here, even though we didn't break the front one. I'm gonna try this glass. Maybe it will react differently because it's bigger. We're gonna give it a try. Okay, we got that glass breaker right here. This is crazy. It's not working. I'm not sure if it was me doing something wrong there or if it's or what it is, but I can't imagine that people that have these have training on how to use these exactly. So I don't know. I wouldn't see that I'm doing anything wrong with doing this process, but I guess you never know. You'd think they'd make it easier than that. All right, we're gonna go check out some cars here on the lot at the salvage yard. Let's see what they have that I missed, and we're gonna check out as many as I can. We're trying to make this video not too long. The last time I was here, we checked out the Corvettes. There was 3 Corvettes on the top of the hill here, so I figured we also have to check on the Mustangs. So there are some Mustangs here, so let's check those out. Doesn't look like there's anything really old. It looks like 80s and up, but pretty cool cars. Let's see what they got here. And it starts out right here with this yellow Mustang. Looks like a V6. Or was a V6. Now it's got no engine. It's got plenty of washer fluid though. So if you need washer fluid, there's some washer fluid for you. transmission still in there. Here's another Mustang convertible. The door is now in the engine compartment. No doors. Not too much left of this one here. Let's see what else we got here. Was that 90s up until 2000, this Mustang? Looks like that was registered all the way until 2014. Had a New York State inspection on it still. Here's something that hasn't been inspected in quite a while. 1994 was the last time this was inspected. What year is this? I'm going to say the 80s, late 80s. Wow, look at that wood trim. Look, I feel like I'm in a boat. And look, they went to Marist College. One thing is certain, that most cars will end up here at the graveyard. Maybe I should call it the graveyard. Oh my god, look at this one. They cut half of the roof off. This one's a GT, according to the sticker on the back. And half of the roof is cut off, as well as the back quarter panel. They left the door. I don't know if somebody was rebuilding one. Another convertible right there. I don't know what NOB stands for. Anyone know what NOB stands for? This one's nice. Here's the key. Another Mustang convertible. Top's all messed up. Once those tops come off, man, you could smell the mold on these things. No run. This one does not run. Oh, this one's locked. Oh, thank God. No breaking in this one. Someone locked it. Looks like they got a parking ticket too. Oh, here's a newer Mustang. Well, I don't know how new. Probably like 05. Newer body style. Looks like it was hit on the side. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I was right. 2005. Airbags did not deploy. I love this body style. These were nice when these came out. You can't really see much to the car here. The back seat, it's got some panels in it. Looks like someone ripped off the door panel here. Look at that. That was the nice body style when they started going with this. This is probably a V6 is my guess. And this is kind of the present body style now that they have. Someone took the Mustang logo off. Taillight's in good shape. Side panels still look good. Still looks like a pretty nice car. I wonder if it doesn't run. 2005, that was what, 12 years ago? You believe that? It's a 12-year-old car. It doesn't even look like it. Looks like these Mustangs were backed up against the Saturns. All right, I'm not going to touch it this time. I know you guys know I love Saturn. I miss that brand. I'm not touching that brand. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. All right, we're going to see what else we have here. I know there's some domestics that I missed. We're going to take a walk up to Cadillac up here. And then what I think I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to come back here a third time. I think I'm going to get all the domestics out of the way. And we're going to come back here one more time just to finish this video and wrap it up with the imports. I don't know if I can make the imports one video or if I'm going to have to make that multiple videos. But let's go check out Cadillac. I owned a few of these. I had a 2003 Cadillac CTS right when they came out. I had the first year. And it looks like there's one over here. Here are some Caddies. What is this, a DeVille? I never liked those. CTS. This was such a hot car when this first came out. The first year, these were awesome. I was lucky enough to have one. I had one back in 2003. Look just like this on the interior, except for all the panels were actually still together and was drivable, of course. One thing about that CTS, the one that I had was a 2003. It was a V6. Now they come in a 4-cylinder. Mine was silver, and it was a manual transmission. I still remember what I paid for that thing. Brand new, the MSRP, I still have the window sticker, was $29,995. Go try buy a brand new Cadillac for that now. That was a 2003, so we're quite a few years later, and you can't even touch that price anymore. They're way more expensive than that. And CTS, I don't think, unless you get a V, I don't think you can get them in a stick anymore. There's another CTS right here, broken headlight. This one's definitely seen some better days also. Oh, look, it's locked. Oh, no, it's not. No seat. See what else they got. Oh my God, is this a Catera? Is that how you say it? Cadillac Catera? This was the Cadillac that nobody liked. Wasn't this just a Chevy Lumina built as a Cadillac? Let's see if I'm right. There's trees growing from underneath it. Thing still looks like it's in good shape, body-wise. Oh my God, look at the interior on that thing. The interior's still clean. This thing hasn't moved in years, judging from that tree that's growing out the side of it. Yet, nobody has touched it because nobody bought this car. Catera. Look at that. There's a couple really older Cadillacs. I'm gonna say 70s. Look at the taillights on those. Let's see if we can open these. And remember these old buttons, the push button? Oh my God, those sucked. Look at the seats though, it's like you're in a jet. It's like a jet mixed with a boat. It's got all the wood trim like a boat would have, and like plush leather seats like a jet. I bet you those are super comfortable. And is that shag carpeting? Look at the carpet. Some of these Cadillacs have seen better days. Looks like the CTS is the most popular car here. There's a couple of those here, a couple of DeVilles. Or is it Seville or DeVille? Or is there both? Looks like there's a Seville right here. We got, oh look at this, Cadillac SRX. I didn't expect to see that here. There's actually one Cadillac SRX over here. When these came out, I love this body style, and it looks like someone nailed either a tree or a telephone pole with this thing. They almost dead center. I'm gonna say I killed that car. It's underneath of the hood. So these bubbles. Oh, this would definitely had some airbag deployments on here. This was a nice car. I always like these. Can't really see anything in the back. This smells like a brand new car still. Let's see what we got back here. Wow, what a mess. Look at the mess in there. This was such a nice car back in the day. I liked it. Hard to believe this is a 2006. I looked at these, I loved them. Never bought one, but was really interested. I thought they were cool. They came as a 5-passenger, and they also had a third seat row option. There's a lot more Cadillacs over here, more than I expected. Norse DHS, what the heck is a DHS? I don't know what that is. The other thing I had was a Cadillac CTS. I had an 09. I had a 2009 CTS V. That thing was incredible. 556 horsepower supercharged. I bought it in Albany, New York. And pretty funny story. I bought that car. I got on the New York State Thruway. I drove that car about 3 miles. Got a speeding ticket. I hadn't gotten a speeding ticket in probably 10 years. Drove that car. I had I want to say I had a total of maybe 10 miles on it. I already got a ticket. It was a bad sign of things to come, because after that, I was done. No more Cadillacs for me after that. That was the end of that for me. And it looks like we're strolling into the Chevrolet section, so I'm not going to spend much time over here. Oh my God, look at this. A Chevrolet Beretta. Wow, my mom had 2 of these. I still like the look of this car. Look at this. This thing was registered all the way until April of 2016. What year is this? 1990. You can't tell, it just faded. 91 maybe. I love this car. I remember this was my mom's first brand new car. She bought one of these. The door handles were on the side right here. And I don't know. I guess I can't open it. That stinks. Oh man, I love this car. I used to sit in the back seat. my brother in the front until I finally graduated the front seat. Oh, there's the year, 1994. This was like a sporty car. I loved the taillights on this thing. And this was the higher model, the Z26. I remember my mom had the V6. This has like body skirts on it. That's pretty cool. Oh, this window's broken over here, so you can kind of take a peek inside. Look at this. Oh my God, I remember this. This was the first car I ever drove, was my mom's Chevrolet Beretta. Wow, this brings back a lot of memories. These are the cup holders, if I remember correct. Let's see if they still open. Look at that. That's the cup holder. That's crazy. Might not mean anything to you guys, but it's super nostalgic to me. A lot of good memories. My mom had 2 of those. First car I ever drove on. Wow, that's crazy. And I actually got a good story. There was, my mom had gone away. She's probably gonna watch this video and say, oh my God, I didn't know that story. And probably wanna kill me, but it's too late now. I'm too old. So my mom went away for a couple days. I don't remember where she went. I think she went to Connecticut. My mom worked with fragrances, and I think that was when she met Bob Mackey. And she said, just in case you have to move the car, because I remember it was wintertime, she said, here's the keys. I only had a permit. So your mom gives you the keys to the car. You're like 17 years old. I got my license late. What do you end up doing? I took the car, went down to the arcade on a Sunday, and you wouldn't believe what happened. I ran over something and got a flat tire. It could have been a lot worse than that, but I remember trying to go get that flat tire fixed at 5 o'clock on a Sunday, and I had the hardest time, and I got it fixed, and she never found out about it. Well, Mom, if you're watching this, you now know I borrowed your car to go down to Fun Central and got a flat tire, and you never knew about it. This Impala right here has got a bar on the front. Guessing that this was a police car at some point. Is that a push bar, it's called? Let's see if it has any other remnants of being a police car. Door's kind of jammed up. I got it open. Probably a detective car or something like that. Can't really tell. Really nothing in here to tell what it was. Okay, I need to get out of this Chevrolet section because this is one of my favorite brands, and I already covered this stuff, kind of. We checked out the HHRs, we checked out the Impalas. You know, we checked out some other cars over here. We checked out the Camaros, we checked out those Corvettes. We checked out some of those older cars. We didn't check out the Oldsmobiles, which are kind of limited. I don't really care about those. We didn't look at the Buicks. Really not a lot over here. Lucernes and LaCrosses, things like that. No cars that no one, I don't think, really loves. Someone's watching this video going, oh my God, I love that car. Why didn't you stop? I can't stop at them all. Okay, you're gonna have to come back here yourself and check them out. So we gotta go check out, I wanna go check out Jeeps, and I wanna go check out pickup trucks. All right, so we're gonna go check those out. And I don't think I'm gonna get the imports in this video because it's gonna be way too long. Got the Envoys back here. He's covered them all, man. This place has so many cars. I think he said he had like something like 1,300 cars here. Chevy Equinox. All the Blazers over here. There's just way too many cars. I'm looking for a way out. It's like a maze. I feel like I'm in a cornfield right now. Only with cars. And I've ended up talking to you guys all the way from the bottom of the hill all the way to the top. And I think I finally found a way out of this. All right, we're gonna go down. We're gonna go find some other cars. We didn't check out Ford. Did we check out Ford last time? I think we checked out Ford. There's the Focuses back there. I had one of those too. I had one of those back in 2000, the year they came out, and flipped one of those over at really low speeds, actually, like 25 miles an hour. So that was a good, everybody walked away, so that was a good part about it. And no one got injured, no stitches, no broken bones, nothing like that. All right, let's go find those other cars. There's the Toyotas. We're gonna walk past those today. We're gonna come back. I was hoping to do that import video today, but I'm just running close to the amount of time I got that we just have to keep going. So I don't want to start something else and then not be able to finish it. And I got some cool looking Toyotas over there. And it looks like right over here they get some Volkswagens too. I'd like to check those out. That Jetta. Is that a Jetta or a Passat? That Passat. I think it's a Passat. The thing looks like it's brand new. Check those out too. I think maybe what we'll do is a import video, and then we'll do a separate, maybe a European video for all your European people. Oh my God, I gotta stop and see this. All right, we'll find out more about this, but look at this Continental. I'm walking by Lincoln Continental. I had to stop. Wow, this is cool. Who knows what year this is? You guys thinking 50s, 60s? That thing is incredible. Look at ragtop, that's peeling. I would expect it to after all those years. That is pretty cool. I saw a couple other old cars here. I'm not too good with the old cars. Wow, look how beautiful this is. Is it a T-Bird? I'm gonna guess this is a Thunderbird. Why is this in the salvage yard? My God, what a beautiful car. Not much left to it. Probably just sat around somewhere. There's another one right here. There's a couple of them. There's 3 of them. All in different conditions. I don't think that you could even take the 3 of these and build one good one. These are pretty rough. There's probably some good parts on the 3 of them, but not a whole lot. Wow. It's like these look like almost gutters. Look at the seats in here. Looks like a couple different body styles, couple years. That looks like a different year than this one over here. And that one looks a little different than this one. All right, check this out. 2 new donors coming in. Got a Cherokee, Grand Cherokee, and what is it, Malibu, I think. Fresh metal, fresh meat, going up to the Jeep and the Chevy section. Look at this, this must have just came into FJ Cruiser. You either loved or hated these. I had an H3, so I hate them. Look at this thing. Like the color though. I don't know if somebody was off-roading or what, but that thing is trash. Still a lot of good parts on that one though. I'm sure the next time we come back, we will see that somewhere out there in the yard. Last time we came up, I said I hated we were checking out the HHRs. I said I hated the PT Cruisers. Well, here are all the PT Cruisers over here. There's a good 20, 30 of them. Look at these things. I'll tell you what though, Chrysler sold 1 million of these things. Whether you like them or not, people definitely bought them. And look what I just noticed. Has one of those old school door handles. Hey, Chrysler, I guess, tried to bring that back. Looks like they got a few over here. There's a convertible version. Is this the turbo? I know they made this car in a turbo, and I actually drove it as a turbo. It actually was pretty nice. This one had some airbag deployments. NOB, I still don't know what that means. Lots of PT Cruisers back here. And we can't forget these, the Dodge Neons. These were extremely popular. Remember these came out? I was probably 12 or 13 years old. I never liked the first generation. Wow, look at this one. This one's a Plymouth. You don't see those anymore. That brand doesn't exist. Here's the original body style. And towards the end, listen, it's not a Viper or anything, but I never thought it was a horrible looking car. Dodge needs to bring something back like the Neon. They need that compact car market. They're the only brand that I know that is not in the compact market that sells normal vehicles. They got the Rams, they have the Jeep line, which the Jeep line is awesome. The Wranglers, the Cherokees, the Grand Cherokees. The Rams are awesome, and they have a nice full lineup. Chrysler, it's kind of, they don't have a lot of vehicles anymore. And then Dodge, you got a couple of awesome sports cars, but they need some normal cars. The Chrysler 300s, I think that's done. I think they discontinued that. And the Chrysler 200, they never really took off. And they have no compact car. The Dart, well, I guess it wasn't successful. They need to bring back the compacts. They need a compact car, economy car. We're gonna start walking up the hill. We're on the other side of the road now. Some Mazdas back here. Looks like some Mazda 6s. Since that's a Japanese car, we're gonna have to check that out in the import video, and I have no idea what this is. Look at this thing. Anybody have any idea what that is? Doesn't look like there's too much left to this. I don't even recognize that emblem there. Is this a Fiat? I have no clue what this is. Rear engine. That's pretty neat. Trunk still closes. Another sports car over here. Is it Alfa Romeo maybe? I don't know what that is. Reminds me of Porsche. Look at this old Volkswagen Bug over here. I really just don't recognize some of these cars. Look at this. I don't recognize this one either. What is that? It's probably all one brand that I have no idea what they are. Headlights look like they're brand new. Last inspected 1985. So it's probably been sitting for a long time. Seats actually look pretty good for not having a top on it. Might be vinyl. They're all over here in the one spot. All right, let's see. We're up by the truck section. Let's see what trucks we should hit first. They got the F-250s up here. Those are big boys. Let's see what else they got. These guys are loading some cars up over here, so we don't want to get in their way. They got the Dodges right over here. Here's another thing that Dodge got rid of is the small pickup truck. That size truck is either hit or miss. The Dodge Dakota. I work at a Dodge dealership, a Ram store. There goes the loader. Gotta get out of his way. Going that way. I think he's going that way. Hopefully I'm not in his way.
I want to get in your shot.
He doesn't want to get in my shot. That's awesome.
Amazing, isn't it?
Are those ready for the crusher?
Those are going down to be processed, yes. They're not ready for the crusher.
It's cool. They had that excavator back there lifting the cars up there. They got the Dodge Dakotas back here. Check those out. Wonder how many of these actually still run. If you're looking for a Suburban, looks like a Chevy dealership back here. Tahoes, lots of Tahoes. It's amazing how big this place is. Montanas, Chevy Ventures, all the vans are back here. I think they called this the Pontiac Montana SV6. The last video I showed you guys the Saturn Relay. Exact same thing as this. It's funny seeing these in the salvage yard. Never sold one of these. One never came in. But I remember these. Look at this. Deck of cards still sitting there. Sunglasses from the kids. And this should be a DVD player. That was standard. That was a big deal back in 2005 that was standard. The one thing I remember about that generation of minivan, you know how Dodge and Chrysler have that stow and go seating? I couldn't believe it when I tried it, how easy it was to put the seats into the floor. GM, it was like, oh, these are removable, you can take them out. I remember taking them out. They weighed like 60, 65 pounds. And I would say the average person, you know, that's driving a minivan, probably, you know, a 45-year-old mom, probably not the easiest thing to do. It was awkward. They were heavy. This was the way to go with the Dodge Caravan. And that's why GM hasn't pulled that minivan market off, because these guys, Dodge, the creators of the minivan, they know what they're doing when it comes to minivans. Look at this. Is this a Mazda pickup truck, right? I think it's a Mazda pickup truck. It's really just a Ford Ranger. Same thing. And look, there's a Ford Ranger right next to it. They look exactly the same. That's all that was. Navigator. Look at this Lincoln Navigator. Look at that. Had the little keypad on the door. I always like the Fords had that. You can lock your keys right in the car. Of course, with all the technology coming out now, you could just unlock them with your cell phone. Looks like some really old cars up here. Look at the tires on that thing. Not sure keys are still in the ignition. Wow, look at this thing. AMC. Is this a Pacer? Tell me it's not a Pacer. Is this what a Pacer look like? AMC. 4-wheel drive. Look at this thing. Look at the door handles on this one. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to open this one. This one's locked up. I don't think it's actually locked up. I think it's just hard to get into. It's an old Ford. Lots of old cars up here hanging out in the corner here. This looks kind of like a Mustang. I'm not sure if that's a Mustang or not. Nothing to really tell what this was. I'm sure based on the headlights and some other cool things that you guys can see in these cars, you guys can probably tell what they are. And then you guys can just leave a comment. Look at this thing, was registered all the way till 2007. That's kind of crazy. That was 10 years ago. And it's really got nothing left to it. No steering wheel, no dash column, no seats. Of course, it's full here in the Hudson Valley, so all the leaves are falling. What is that? It looks like an El Camino, but it says Ford on the back. I wasn't gonna look at this. I was gonna walk right by it, but it says Ford on the back. I didn't know Ford made something that looked just like the El Camino. Is this really a Ford? Interesting. I'm gonna have to look this up. Okay, an acorn just fell on the hood of that car. Here's a Fairlane. Oh man, no window here, or it's down. Look at that, still in good shape. Semi-good shape. All the windows are down though, which is gonna absolutely destroy this thing. Doesn't have power windows, so I'm not sure why those are down. Unless there are no windows in there. Maybe that's a part someone needed. I'm about to get going. I'm about to leave. Let's take a quick walk through these Jeeps. The Liberties. Remember the Liberties? They were really popular. I totaled one of these, just like this red one. Someone hit me from the back. My first demo at work. Never took one again. Not by their choice, by mine. After that, I felt uncomfortable taking a demo. It sounds like I'm a wreck here, man, driving these cars. That I think about it, I'm talking about it. Sounds like I've had a lot of things happen. It's really not that bad, I promise. I always like this body style of the Grand Cherokee. This is one of my favorites. I wish they could bring cars back. That was a nice body style. And look what they got over here. They got Wranglers. They got some Wranglers over here. Some older Wranglers. There's a Wrangler there. Got a couple Cherokees. These were cool too, back in the late 80s, early 90s. Couple Wranglers up here on the hill. I try to get in between them. And look at this thing. Did you guys know that Jeep at one point made pickups Isn't that crazy? Look at this. It's a pickup truck. Well, that trend may be coming back from what I heard. So Jeep may be making a pickup again. Here's a couple more Wranglers for you Wrangler fans. I wonder if those interiors are a little bit more durable because people do leave the tops off. Lots of tops on these. Top on this one still with the actual glass, not the plastic. Well, they kind of look like they're in their natural environment, which is kind of cool. Imagine this, at one time, these were all at a car dealership, brand new. Is this a Porsche or an RX-7? What is that? Oh wow, look at that. Porsche 944. All right, we're not going there in this video. We're not going there. We're going there. Oh, these are locked. Oh, no, they're not. Look at that. Porsche, man. Okay, we're not going there in this video. We're not going to the imports. There's just not enough time. All right, it's time to end this video. All right, everybody. I know you guys liked the last Salvage Yard video. It was awesome to be here. Thank you to Mats again for letting me be here a second time. Don't forget to like, share, and spread the germs all over social media, all over Facebook. Hit the like button and spread the germs. Thanks for watching, everybody.